Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Reading Fightin Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ray Caruso, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games, and that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Stepping into the box, TJ Christensen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Come on, guys. Baseman, TJ Christensen.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, fellas. I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Digging in, Chris Baez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And now a pitch on the way. Ruben Glover stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Into the box now, Antonio Nieve. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Antonio Nieve.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fouled back.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. The throw will go to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Standing in, Darrell Shields. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Let's turn now. Come on, let's go.
The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Now to the plate, Richard Lucero. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, one away.
Runners on first with one down. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Batting 7.
Into the box now, Brian Ortega, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Plays at 1 here.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Blanco moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
You're down here.
Now batting, Adrian Guerra, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Come on, guys.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run.
No running. Cut hold.
And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Standing in now, Ray Caruso. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
What a 2-out rally. You get a 2-out RBI right there. Now the pitcher comes to plate with a runner in scoring position. Talk about an opportunity to help yourself out right here. He's got one right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Mine.
Saul is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Settling in now,
Leading off for
Daffy
Binghamton.
Yellow Horse,
Pitcher.
9-1-2 due up.
Yellow Horse.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup.
Hey, get your pitch
now
up there. Come on
your
now.
Fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Got him to slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Ready for another chance? TJ
Hey, no one down here.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
TJ Christensen.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
The center fielder, number 16.
Into the box, Chris Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Saul. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Ruben
batting.
Glover.
Catcher, Ruben Glover.
Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is
all right,
coming
here
in
we go now.
at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location
get
he
ahead
was
right here.
shooting for.
Now batting.
In now, Antonio Nieve, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
2 down, 2 down.
Ready with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Relay.
And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Hey, we got 2 down. Now batting.
Into the box now, Darryl Shields. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
All right, come on now.
1-0 pitch on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lynch scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Redding is out in front here, 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Lucero. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Richard Lucero.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, we got no outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Here we go, guys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The right fielder, number 34, Brian Ortega.
Stepping in now, Brian Ortega. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Now batting. Left
At the
fielder,
play, Adrian Guerra. First 2 men in the inning of
Here we go, right now,
via
fellas.
the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. Redding leads it 2-1.
Hey, your
in once
pitch, your
again,
pitch right here.
Daffy Yellow Horse comes into
Daffy
this at bat 0
Yellow
for
Horse.
1 in the ball game.
Let's go now. What time?
First offering on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at bat. It's 0-1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Reading is out in front here, 2-1. Digging in to try it again.
Here we go,
Ray
guys.
Caruso. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hey, we got no one here.
First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Now batting.
Standing in now, T.J. Christensen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through
Cut
into
it,
left.
cut it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
1 out. We got 1.
Now batting. Center fielder.
In now, Chris Baez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Oh, and he throws it away. Fifth inning.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
Score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
A pause and the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to short. Marquez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Ruben.
Hey, here we go, guys.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
2 down now.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out here and a runner at second. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. A play at the plate. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Reading leads it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Antonio Nieve. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Nieve.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box now,
Darryl
Shields. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set with the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blanco on the move.
I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one
no runner.
gone.
Eat it.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Richard Lucero. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, we got one out here.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider.
Here we go now. Let's go.
From the belt, the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Hey,
2 away.
Brian Ortega. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Doug Vila will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Doug Vila.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Ray Caruso earns win number 4 on the season, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Michael Quo records the save, his 14th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Fightin, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Binghamton, 1 run on 6 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Sloppy defensive play has drawn the attention of this player's manager.